Ashlyn, and I'm going to go ahead and guide you through a 30-minute barre class today. So if you have a pair of light weights and a resistance band at home, go ahead and grab those. If you don't have either, that's okay. You don't necessarily need them, and I'll be offering some modifications as we go. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start today in a tabletop position. Right here, we want those wrists right below our shoulders, our knees hip-width distance apart, and we're going to take that core up and in nice and tight. From here, sending this right leg back long, left arm forward, strong, long line of energy right here, starting with a small pulsing motion. Half inch up, half inch down with that hand and foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding steady on 1. Go ahead and crunch that elbow through to knee and extending it back out long. We really want to contract abs as we come in, sending everything long. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it back out long on 1. Go ahead and bend that knee, point to that ceiling, pinprick right here. Upper body is totally stuck and still in one spot, not moving anything except using that glute muscle to pulse up towards the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. Go ahead and straighten that leg out long. Bend, point back to the ceiling, keeping that knee in line with your hip, really using that glute muscle to extend that leg and bend it back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and point to that ceiling and reach behind you for that foot if you can and want for a nice stretch on this side. And go ahead and set that down. Resetting here, make sure that core's up nice and tight. Hands below shoulders, knees hip-width distance apart. Other side, gonna send this left leg long, right arm forward. Strong, long line here, starting with that pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. Go ahead and crunch that knee through to elbow and extend it long, powering those abs as we crunch in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, sending it back out long on 1. Go ahead and bend that knee, point towards the ceiling, pin pricking right here. Again, upper body's totally stuck and still in one spot. Pulsing from that glute muscle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. Go ahead and straighten that leg out. Then point towards that ceiling. Knees up in line with the hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, point that toe to the ceiling on 1. Go ahead and reach behind you for that foot for a nice stretch on this side. And setting that down. We're gonna flip those toes under, leaning back, stretching out our feet and our calves. And when you're ready, go ahead and send those hips high into a down dog. Take a second here, pedal into each foot, stretching out our hamstrings, maybe coming high toes, low heels. And from here, we're gonna send this right leg nice and high, squeeze that glute, point that toe nice and strong. We're starting with small controlled circles in the air. Like you're tracing the inside of a cup, small controlled movement. For 3, 2, reversing that circle on 1. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it steady on 1. Pulse it up and down an inch. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. We're gonna take this knee through, tap that right elbow, send that leg high, take it across your body, tap the left elbow, alternating here, tap and high, tap and high. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, send that leg back up high on 1 and slowly lowering it on down. Resetting. Right away, we're gonna send that left one high. Point that toe, squeeze that glute. All the way down to that point into little small controlled circles. 4, 3, 2, reversing that circle on 1. 4, 3, 2, holding steady, pulse that whole leg up and down an inch. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up. We're gonna take this left knee through, tap that left elbow, send that leg high, draw it across the body. Alternating here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it high on 1. Go ahead and take that left side down. Come on down to those knees and push back into a quick child's pose. Nice big breath in, letting it go. When you're ready, coming on up. We're gonna get ready for a plank together. So we're gonna look for this band and we're gonna put it around our wrists. So it's gonna provide a little more of a challenge in that plank position. So when we're in plank here, we wanna make sure that we have a nice straight line from the tops of those shoulder blades to the tops of those heels. All right, so putting this band around your wrists and getting ready to get in that plank position. We're gonna press back right here. All right, we wanna push up through those shoulder blades and take that core in right here. So imagine taking your core and sucking it all in towards your spine, in towards your belly button while keeping that nice straight line, holding to start. And right here, we're gonna take our right foot, tap it out and in, left, out and in, back and forth. Option to stay right here, or take both these feet for some plank jacks. Take them out, in, out, in. 4, 3, 2, holding it back center on 1. We're gonna walk these hands forward, a step and back, a step. You'll feel this one very quickly. 4, 3, 2, 1, coming on down to those forearms, holding right here. We're gonna take our hips, right, tap, left, tap. So, nice strong line with our body right here. Twisting, tap, twist, tap. For 3, 2, holding center on 1, last little bit. Inch forward and back. Woo. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, set those knees down. Push on back into child's pose. Taking that band off. All right, we are warmed up. So, getting into abs, we're gonna go ahead and grab those pair of light weights. Lay on back. We're gonna start with these feet pointed towards the ceiling. Zip those legs tight together. Grabbing those lighter weights. We're gonna take them up right here, palms facing towards the feet. Legs zip together as tight as you can and pulsing up towards your toes. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. Take them outside of that right leg, outside of that left leg. Palms facing toward each other. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming back center on 1. We're gonna send these legs long, arms above the head, bring them back up to tap. long, tap. Checking in here with those legs, making sure they're zip tight together. For 3, 2, send those legs long, arms long on one, fluttering those feet. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Setting those down, set those weights beside. Go ahead and grab those knees, pulling them in. Nice big breath in through the nose and letting it all go. From here, we're gonna pull this left knee in, send this right leg long, hovering right above the floor, pointing that toe. We're gonna take these shoulders up off the mat, point down to that right toe, crunching up and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, switching sides on 1. Send that left leg long, up and in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, pull them both in on 1. Send those arms behind your head, and we're gonna bicycle here. So think about taking that elbow to knee instead of knee to elbow. Lifting up through the chest, tapping elbow to knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it long on 1. Flutter those feet. Woo. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting them down, taking those knees up and in. We're gonna rock and roll ourselves on up to seated. Heading into arms. So go ahead and grab those lighter weights. Again, if you don't have light weights, that's okay. Your arms will probably feel this a little bit even without the weights. If you'd like a little challenge and don't have weights, you can grab a soup can or something else that's a good weight for you. So from here, make sure we have a nice, strong stance through those legs. Micro bending in those knees. We're gonna send these arms straight out to the side, starting with a small, controlled circle forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle on 1, sending it back. We want these hands straight out from the shoulders. Small controlled movement right here. 4, 3, 2, holding it steady on 1. Go ahead and bend, point up to the ceiling, and straighten back out. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, goal post on 1. We're gonna take these elbows close together and open it back up. Close and open, close, open. For 5, 4, 3, 2, closing back up on 1. Take those elbows in as close as you can to touch, and keeping those elbows up in line with those shoulders, we're gonna straighten out long, bend, point back to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, point to that ceiling on 1. Little pulses here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. We're gonna flip those palms in towards your head, keeping those elbows up in line with your shoulder, straightening out, long line here, bend it back in. 4, 3, 2, straighten it out on 1. We're gonna take these on a diagonal right here. Small movement, little bend in the elbow, straighten back out. Bend and straighten. 4, 5, 4, 3, palms to the ceiling. Flip-flopping right here. Down and up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, palms up on 1. Go ahead and take those weights above your head right here. And nice, strong stance right here. We want to make sure that our core is nice and tight. It can be easy as we get tired to kind of lounge into our back. We want to tighten that core up. Holding these weights, we're going to send them straight all the way down, all the way up. Keeping those elbows in close towards your head. For 3, 2, holding it at 90 degrees on 1, dropping them low, coming back up to 90 degrees. Low, 90. For 3, 2, holding it at 90 degrees. On 1, we're going to take it all the way up, back down to 90. For 3, 2, holding it halfway on 1, little pulses here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake those weights out. And before we drop them, we're going to take a nice little micro bend in those knees, hinging forward from the hips. We're going to send these weights back behind us. So we want to take these arms straight out from those shoulder blades, palms facing in toward one another, and we're going to crunch, curl these weights in towards your armpits and straighten them back out, trying to keep that elbow up in line with your shoulder blade, that whole range. 4, 3, 2, straighten them back out behind you on 1. We're going to bring them to touch low back and back to the side, touch and side. Touch, side. 4, 3, 2, bring them to touch low back on 1. So they're touching right here, pulsing it up. Woo. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, dropping those weights. Let's go ahead and stretch those arms out. So grabbing that right one, pull it across your body, nice tug here. And above your head, grabbing that elbow. Same with that left side. Nice tug. And above the elbow. All right, moving into the bar portion. If you don't have a bar at home, you can use the back of a chair. You could use the wall. Anything for a little bit of balance will be great. So if you have the resistance band, go ahead and place that up above your knee. All right, so we want it nice and flat above the knee. And we're gonna start by coming on up towards the bar or the chair. And you wanna have those feet, if you have a bar, almost directly beneath the bar. And then go ahead and lean back so those arms are straight. We're gonna set back so we're in a chair position. So again, if you have a chair, just making sure that all your weight is in those heels, that we wanna make sure our knees are not over our toes. We're in as chair of a position as we can make it, 90 degrees right here. Holding small pulses. 4, 3, 2, holding on 1. We're gonna pop up that right heel, inch up, inch down. Same motion here, just all that weight's in that left side as we have that right heel popped. 4, 3, 2, switching sides on 1, popping that left heel up. 4, 3, 2, pop both heels up on 1, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, holding here. Woo. For 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up on 1. All All right, taking these heels together, we want toes slightly turned apart. And we're gonna come on down. So imagine that you're sliding down a wall behind you. So we're gonna come on down, we want these knees pointed out, our hips tucked up and under slightly, and then pushing these knees back so you're really engaging the side of those legs right there. Coming down about 3/4 of the way, holding right there, small pulses. 4, 3, 2, holding on 1, butterflying those knees back. Woo! For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on up. All right, we're gonna take this band down around our ankles. And a nice strong stance here. We're gonna take this right hip to the chair or the bar. We wanna have a micro bend in that standing right leg and flexing that left foot as hard as we can. So, nice straight body right here, core is nice and tight. We're gonna start with that foot flexed. Send it out, out. Three, 2, holding it out all the way against that band, little pulses in. 4, 3, 2, holding it out on 1. We're gonna point that toe and then take that foot, tap in front, push against that band, tap that foot in back. So half moon right here. Push, 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 tap in back, push, push, push against that band, tap in forward. Trying to keep our hips stuck and still in one spot. 4, 3, 2, take that left foot in front of you on 1, push it out, out. 4, 3, 2, holding it out on 1. Small movement here, we're gonna bend that knee, straighten that leg back out. So from the side, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, flipping around, we're gonna take that left hip to the bar. Same thing here, go ahead and micro bend through that standing left leg, flexing that right foot nice and strong. Take it out and in. 4, 3, 2, holding it out on 1. Pulse, pulse, pulse into that. This side will probably get tired quicker. 4, 3, 2, holding it out on 1, pointing that toe, tap in front, push, push, push against that band, tap in back. So we're trying not to twist at the waist here, just using that hip to push around, tap, push, 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 tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take that right leg in front of you and pulse it up and up. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. That small movement, bend, straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that on down. All right, we're gonna come on down to our mats to finish up right here. So, looking for your mat, coming on down, and we're actually gonna grab that band again if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. Taking this band, putting it up above the knee, and we're gonna come on down, doing some glute bridges. Awesome glute work to end. So if you want, you can also grab a weight and set it on your hips. No need for a weight. And if you don't want, you can forego that band as well. So we're gonna start here with our feet right in line with our shoulder blades. So weight in those heels, you're gonna push all the way up, squeezing your glute that whole range. Squeeze your glute all the way down without setting your hips down on the mat. So come all the way up and down. Up, down, squeezing that whole range. For 3, 2, pushing those hips all the way up on 1. We're gonna come onto high toes, so you might need to walk them in a little bit more towards your bottom, and we're gonna send this right leg high, coming on down and up, down and up, pointing this right toe towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, we're gonna take it in line with that left thigh and back up straight. In line and straight. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, pinprick right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, taking it down, still on that high toe. Sending this left foot to the ceiling, taking that hip all the way down, all the way up. Again, squeezing your glutes that whole range. 4, 3, 2, holding it all the way up on 1. Go ahead and send that leg in line with that right side and back up. Long to the ceiling, long ceiling. 4, 3, 2, pointing to that ceiling on 1, pin pricking here. 4, 3, 2, sending that foot down on 1. We're gonna walk these toes wide so they're tracing the edge of that mat. Coming on down again with those hips and all the way up. So we've got wide feet, squeezing that glute. For 3, 2, hips all the way up on 1, pulsing them up and up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, taking those knees, butterflying them out and in. You'll feel that against that band especially. Woo! For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on down. Woo. Let's take that band off. Setting it aside here. And rolling yourself on up, we're gonna finish back in that tabletop position. So looking for your lighter weight. If you want one, no need for a weight if you don't. But we're gonna come in that tabletop position here. So sending this weight behind that right knee. We're gonna point that toe, make sure that core's up and in nice and tight again. And we're gonna take this right leg all the way up, point it towards the ceiling, coming down, all the way up and down. Full range right here, making sure core is tight the whole way. 4, 3, 2, pointing to that ceiling on 1, pin pricking right here, and prick. Like you're trying to poke a hole in the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, holding that foot up, go ahead and flex that foot and stomp up like you're stomping on the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, coming down, 2, up, 2. Keeping that foot nice and flexed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it down. Before switching sides, come on down to that left forearm. We want to make sure our weight is evenly distributed between both sides here. Flexing that right foot. We're going to fire hydrant straight out to the side, coming down halfway. Up, halfway down. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it on 1, stomping back. So that foot is nice and flexed, stomping like you're trying to stomp onto a wall right behind that right foot. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on down, switching sides, and then we're gonna stretch it out. So send that weight behind that left knee. Coming into that tabletop again, core's up and in, nice and tight. We're gonna start with that pointed left toe, take it all the way up and all the way down. Full range to start right here. 4, 3, 2, pointing to that ceiling on 1, pinprick here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, flexing that foot, stomping up, stepping on that ceiling. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up, going down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming down on 1, coming on down to that right forearm right here, evenly distributing that weight. And we're gonna flex that left foot, sending it up to fire hydrant and down, all the way up and down. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, pulsing right here, trying to keep that knee in line with the hip. 4, 3, 2, holding it up, stomping back, back, back. Woo. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that down, taking that weight out, and push back into a final child's pose here. Maybe coming on to wide knees, pushing back, stretching, reaching those hands forward. Nice big breath in and letting it go. And we are finished. Thank you so much for coming to Barre 30 with me today. I hope everyone had a good time from home. Go ahead and join me for another Barre 30 class coming up. Thank you so much. I hope everyone stays safe, well, and healthy. Thank you.